Stop fucking around, crew. Get familiar. Shouts to Bun B. My awesome mixtape 4 coming soon. Get familiar, suckers. Shouts out to Houston, shouts out Dallas, shouts out Boston, get familiar, LA, the front. New York, Philly, Jersey, Connecticut, Clip Sparks, wait a minute, the front. Wine in the trap a lot, trap a lot. Wine in the trap a lot. Trap a lot. Wine in the trap a lot. I'm representing from Fuquay to Greens Road with fresh J's on my toes and a crease in my clothes. I'm shouts to Paul Wall, shouts to Paul Wall. For something purple, I'm seeing crooked my dog. I'm crawling like a train. Might see me on West Belford with my trucker jaw. Might catch me on you Valley with a couple bar. I'm on that Antoine speeding through a school zone, pulling up this styrofoam right here in Lakers home. I'm gripping wood, Stewie Wood, I'm coming down. I'm bold culling, I'm so impossible. I'm winning yellow, I'm still lit, she off the charts. I'm dope like a dog, posted up on form. I'm on the little yard, sparking up a swish sweet. I'm in the creek on Scott Street, shining my teeth. Might be on Cavalcade, black on black, escalated. Go get it, it's getting paid with a Southside baby. Shout to DJ Scream, Hoodlums, baby. Brand new Clip Sparks, B Major, Mike Stud. Get familiar, Sway in the Morning exclusive. Hit us up, 888-745. We the ones you see up on the billboards. We the ones that's buying this. And I know it fucking kills you. But you gotta get familiar, baby. Twitter.com @Clip Sparks, Facebook.com Clip Sparks, Sway in the Morning, let's rock. Think of all the times you wasted hating on my mind. You could have spent it working too, but now you're so behind. You fucking lose. I'm so lost. How much did that cost? Don't worry, man. Your future's looking blurry, man. Get halfway where I am. You just better hurry, man. Cause I show no sign of slowing down. When I'm in the spot, you know it's going down. Wheels up, about to Sway say, who's that rapper right there? Sway say, hold on. Who's that motherfucker rapper right there? Yo, who's that rapping? Get familiar, baby. Chris Buck album coming soon. Disco from the chain. Photo finish out of Def Jam. DJ wouldn't hate you right now. He said, damn, I can't rap. Damn! What you see up on the billboard. Oh, shit. And I know it's fucking kids. What they gotta do, Slash? But you gotta get familiar. It is on now, 88-45, PrinceSparks.com, PrinceSparks.com. Gold Rush new single on iTunes. Don't worry, man, if you just looking worried, man, halfway where I am, you just better hurry, man. Cause I show no signs of slowing down. When I'm in the spot, you know it's going down. Wheels up, about to lead around. When I'm in the UK runway, make sure I get paid around. Shouts in the UK. Hit me when I get back in. Jump on a hand now. Man, what the fuck you asking? I remember that clear. You say I was back. Yeah. Oh! And you trying to get your ass in. Back in here with me, but inside out the slab. I won't talk, but I know the real reason. I got a cold, man, and this is fuck you season. Fuck you season, baby. Just ignore me when you see me. I ain't handing out no freebies. If you turn on your TV, then you can. Brand new Prince Sparks, D-Major, Mike Stud, get familiar, know where you heard it first. Sway in the morning. She checking me out when you ain't around. Wow, look at her smile. She talking about dome. I like how that sound. Wow, look at her now. She open her mouth. I watch her go down. USDA, that means I said that always. My niggas pull up a whole bunch of Audis. Them niggas pull up a whole bunch of Harleys. I make them stop you niggas just copy. Watch you just jog me. Knocking them out like I'm Rocky. Follow the nigga Gaddafi. Don't give me TikTok. I swag like I'm Chris Cross. Got the cool to the lips off. Drop the top, then dipped off. My girl's foreign like Joan of Arc. Keep two of those like Noah's Ark. And that's the ball like Michael Jordan. You niggas more like George Sports.
Don't agree with that decision. So it's not just the legal
You know what the problem is, though? You know, that's disturbing. That's deeply
all over the world.
That's deeply disturbing. They say millions are out there didn't see. You know, and I know that millions of people who may not.
Jasmine Rand says it again and again. The full clip's up on Infowars.com. But this is an inherently evil woman using her beauty and her mind to sit there and play games. And again, anytime people like her, Al Sharpton, all these folks, black, white, didn't matter, when they seize on this, it's to make them a celebrity. And the more radical they are, like the Fox Sports guys saying all gun owners are racist, they're the new Klan, basically. I mean, they know that's a lie. And see, they get to be racist, they get to promote race baiting as a political weapon. Because all they want is green money, folks. They want to separate you from your money. It is unbelievable. All right, I'm going to get into a bunch of other news. Got a special guest in studio. We'll open the phones up as well. And I got an old compadre coming in.
This is GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
What does freedom mean to you? How about the freedom to take control of your own future? eFoods Direct, we're again celebrating Food Freedom Month. In July, for every $329 you spend on our highly nutritious, great-tasting food, you will receive a $190 Patriot Pack free. For example, purchase a 6-month supply and get 3 Patriot Packs free. The Patriot Pack is a 24-day supply of eFoods Quick Fix, easy-to-store food, plus stove, fuel, and cook pot, all in an easy-to-carry bucket. Patriot Packs are the ideal grab-and-go emergency kit for your car, or to have have by the back door. Perfect for your cabin or camping trip this summer, or even simply to add more food to your supply, free. Call 800-409-5633 or go to efoodsdirect.com/Alex and get your free Patriot Pack with purchase. Call 800-409-5633 or efoodsdirect.com/Alex. And remember, free shipping every day.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCM Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Anthony Gucciardi is going to be joining us. He heads up StoryLeak.com. What a great website name. And he just does a lot of great reporting for Infowars.com, for NaturalNews.com. And his stories are just so well researched and informative.
Get out the fucking
we've
way,
covered this
man.
the last week, that after Israel used a Dolphin submarine to launch its own cruise missiles in to blow up Russian defensive anti-ship missiles, that the Russians have been massing troops and a bunch of other stuff. While we're busy, talking about the new Christ figure, Trayvon Martin, and the white devil that killed him. And as MSNBC's busy saying, white children need to be killed so we learn the pain. And as whites get attacked all over the country in this orgy of balkanization and race politics out of the party of the Ku Klux Klan, the Democrats, and again, I'm not even a Republican, folks, just the Democrats are the seediest, nastiest, big city corruption mafia group of knuckle-dragging scum I've ever seen in my life. People like Chris Matthews and all these master manipulators, they make me want to throw up. And I know there's been well-meaning Democrats in the past, and the Democrats, claim they stand for good things on the surface. But the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Republicans got the Civil Rights Act passed. They were the ones. The Democrats figured that America had shifted against them, the white voters mainly, in the North and the South and the West. And so they said, oh, really, we'll one-up you. We'll pay the black families not to have men in the house. That had been Margaret Sanger's thing they'd already done in New York. And we'll put them all in prison and take over and destroy their culture. And since then, we've gone from less than 10% black illegitimacy to over 93%. Blacks had less illegitimacy. You can pull these numbers up, the single-parent homes from the kickoff, than whites did. Of course, whites are now at about 50% illegitimate. So don't worry. Everything that's been done to the black people will be done on a slow roast to the Hispanics, the blacks, the whites. We're all the same social engineering roaster. It's like a crock pot we've been put in here, and they're outside laughing as social engineers. And I just played a clip of the Martin's lawyer, Cutie Cakes, Miss Rand, up there with just arrogant going, I'm a social engineer. That's what this trial's about. Yeah, you guys have really engineered something. You judge an employee by their production, their quality, how honorable they are. You judge a tree by its fruits. I don't care how big a fruit tree is, an apple tree. I've got some apple trees, some date trees, some plum trees, peach trees, and some of the big old green ones don't really put off a lot of fruit, but some little scraggly ones may put off even more fruit. And so I judge a tree by its fruits. Of course, I'm an extremist. I judge a hunting dog by how good it can find the quail. I judge a restaurant by how good the food is. See, I actually judge a tree by its fruits. We're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to just judge right off the surface and what you look like. And I guess at some levels, how beautiful someone is or how strong they look. At a certain point, I guess when I was like 18 years old, I'd go off how a woman looked, 100%. But the older I've gotten, I've gone off how somebody acts. I'd rather be hanging around with a 300-pound fat person that's got moles on their face. I'm talking about a particular person I know I'm friends with. Than I would with some beautiful person on the surface who's arrogant and shallow and not smart. I'd rather hang around with somebody that's funny and somebody who's nice and somebody who likes me and isn't a parasite And I'd rather hang around with a beautiful person. Now, the big problem is when you're around a beautiful person who's also very nice and they have a great personality, then there's a problem. Obviously, then obviously I'm very attracted to that. But it's all for me about personality and who people are, and that's what Martin Luther King stood for, because he was a racist. Nick sarcastically. Jimmy Carter's a racist. He said the jury did the right thing. He's a racist. Jimmy Carter, now known as the cracker ass. We'll be right back. Be sarcastic, folks. Stay with us. Why does the United States spend the largest percentage of GDP in the world on healthcare? Why do we have the highest cancer rates on the planet, the highest rates of diabetes, autism, and every other major disease? It all comes down to one thing. We are what we eat. Our food is devoid of nutrition and processed with poisons and additives. Our water is filled with toxic poisons and big pharma runoff. All of this has been engineered by design. We can turn the tide against the eugenicists by giving ourselves the nutrients our body desperately needs. To learn more, visit InfoWarsHealth.com. The site is literally packed with audio and video featuring top health professionals who don't bow down to big pharma. The fight against the New World Order starts with you, and you can't stand against the machine if you're sick, tired, and obese. When you visit InfoWarsHealth.com, be sure and check out the catalog with nearly 400 life-changing products. And get free shipping when you sign up for AutoShip. Are we choosing our own destiny, or has it been pre-selected for us?
As we've moved through history, every great leader has had to understand the potential of information.
Billions of dollars have been spent privately and publicly looking at how to tap into your psyche.
From compulsory state education to the Hollywood media brainwashing machine, we are kept in perpetual bondage to the ideas that shape our actions.
When somebody obscures that feedback loop between you observing and testing it out and verifying it, they can take total control of your awareness.
All of this is happening so fast, you need to be ahead of the game.
How to engineer the opinion of the American people so that they would not only endorse but demand.
Another plane is dead.
State of Mind, because there's a war on for your mind. Get your copy of State of Mind, the movie, at InfoWars.com. And remember, every order at InfoWarsStore.com receives a free Citizen Rulebook.
Now is the perfect time to spring clean your body with Supernatural Silver, a non-toxic disinfectant for the body that can be used internally or externally. It helps the immune system by killing the bacteria, viruses, and mold that cause disease. This helps to reduce the workload of your already overworked immune system and allows the immune system to refocus its energy and recharge. Supernatural Silver can help combat over 300 different conditions, and it has the ability to kill over 143 types of bacteria, viruses, mold, and yeast. Supernatural Silver's patented technology includes advanced scientific research with over 180 scientific studies conducted at independent universities, hospitals, research institutions, and nursing homes. To see how Supernatural Silver can change your life, go to supernaturalsilver.com. Use the promo code SILVER2013 for 20% off and like us on Facebook.
Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
All right, folks, we're going to open the phones up at the bottom of the hour to take your calls on everything that's happening. Kind of open line Wednesday here. In fact, here is the toll-free number to join us. It's 800-259-9231. 800-259-9231 to cover whatever subjects you want to get into. But Anthony is joining us here in studio, Gucciardi. And he writes, of course, for his two amazing websites, StoryLink.com, and he also has Natural Society. And he contributes a lot to InfoWars.com and also the great folks over at NaturalNews.com. But in the last week, we've been reposting and, I guess, syndicating online a lot of his very interesting and informative articles. So I wanted to go over some of those with him and then have him ride shotgun to take some phone calls here with us today. Here's a few of them. While we're busy obsessing on planet Trayvon Martin. World War III brews as nation distracted by Trayvon Martin case. Oh, yes, massing Russian troops. Israel fired cruise missiles into some of their installations in Syria. Also, Russian military amasses full combat readiness strategic bombers. Japan had to scramble fighters because of it. That's some of the news. WTC owner Larry Silverstein sues airlines for billions over 9/11 after $5 billion insurance payout. And then the main reason I wanted to get him on, report GMO activist and independent scientist targeted by military. And I covered this 4 years ago when the Army leaked it that Ron Paul and his In the Fed rallies, including an In the Fed rally I had in Dallas, the Army was there in plain clothes, and it said, don't let them know you're there. They may attack you or kill you. And, of course, Michael Moore, I'm not a big fan of, but in his Fahrenheit 9/11, he showed what had already been in the news in Houston. The Army was going to milk toast peace groups who were baking cookies. And it showed this complete...
AA makes Scientology look credible.